The A70 is about $50 currently, and shipping can be really expensive for certain countries, so the value just isn't great in my opinion. If you mainly focus on drag clicking and don't really PvP other players that much, then it ultimately doesn't matter too much which mouse you go with between Bloody and Rocket. You may even prefer the A70 family because of its heavier weight and ability to stay in place. You can't argue that one mouse gets more CPS than the other, but at that point I just don't think it's productive. Both these mice are in their own top tier lane of CPS, to the point where it practically doesn't matter which one gets more. But if you know you like to PvP time to time, the Cone Pro family is my favorite. I wish I had more alternatives that weren't Rocket or Bloody, but to be honest, I really don't own any other mice that can drag click the same way these can. Now those are my top picks for the 3 major clicking methods, but I also want to end off this video on something very important. When it comes to gaming, there's a lot of preference in between the user and the peripherals themselves. What works for you may not work for everyone else, and what works for everyone else may not work for you. At the end of the day, as long as you can feel comfortable with what you have, that is what matters most. Minecraft is also not a game that relies on always having the best mice possible, so I'd always recommend building up your PvP skills before dropping a lot of money on peripherals as well. This doesn't mean getting good mice is pointless, it just means that the mouse isn't always the most important thing. Peace.